just sort of happen.
Nice. That's right. It's been so long since I've done it.
Yeah. So you don't have to worry about actually rolling them because of the feat you took. You just automatically do the best you can at that spell. You're just uniquely in tune with it. So again, Locke stands there. His hair sort of raises a moment from underneath his awesome hood, and he shoots out from his hand these large silvery missiles. They look exactly like vipers. They shoot out 1, 2, 3 in quick succession right at this crab, landing directly into the face of the crab. And you can see smoking the crabs, not the crabs, the vipers' shapes of the magic missiles sort of trail away in sort of this vaporous smoke, and the crab sort of like falters from one side and then to the other, and sort of snaps at the air a little bit. This crab is in poor condition, very poor condition. And in fact, it is Carlo's turn.
I'd like to go back into the forest to try to find lemon and butter.
You're out to find lemon and butter?
Yeah, no, I'll keep walking back.
Okay. I mean, you can see that there's a fight happening. You can see that there's a situation. You can choose at this point to charge, or do you still want to meander?
I was gonna say, can I make it all the way to that crab from where I am?
You have actually a higher run than most people because you're a half-orc, right?
I think so.
So you've got, you've got, let me see. Can you make it there? Oh, you can only make it in 40, can't you? Is that your max?
I think so.
Yeah, I don't. You can get to right about here.
Well, I'll start. Can I like run? And you said I was carrying some sticks, and I found a log.
Yeah.
Right? Can I start running and like throw the log at the crab?
Absolutely. I won't stop you from trying to do that. I doubt you'll hit him or do
doubt
any
it
damage,
too,
but you can make that happen. Feel free to move yourself and chuck a log. Please do.
That was 40, right? I think so.
Actually, one more for 40.
Oh. Okay. And then just roll a d20 for throwing the log, or
yeah, just roll a d20 plus your dex. You're also getting minuses for the fact that you're running and not used to throwing things, and
well, and I get a +1 from Riz.
You do get a +1 and your base attack, I suppose, as well.
So wait, plus dex and my bab. Hold on, let me find my bab.
Your bab is like 5 or something like that.
Yeah, it is 5. So 5 plus dex plus Riz.
I love how Riz is a numeric number. Oh, what? Dang it! I have a hard time saying you didn't hit this crab with a 28. Okay, so you chuck the log, and screw it, you just chuck all of the whatever's in your hand at him. Just chuck all the sticks, and the log just clunks the crab over the side of the head. One of the sticks just slaps, just the whole mess of wood just runs into the crab. And can you do me a D6, I guess. Sure. 2. You clunk into the crab. The crab sort of like falls over. And whatnot. Peter the Knave, your turn.
I mean, can you tell me more about its having fallen over?
It seems to have fallen over due to the force of all the things that just hit him, but it seems that the crab is attempting to get up.
Okay, in that case, I continue reloading one more time while calling out, Dungeness, Alaskan, Swamp, and King. This monster's armor's a toughish thing. Crab, you ought to get back to the dock. You getting roasted by the magical lock.
Awesome.
Yes, that was beautiful.
Oh, we gotta make an album.
Posing.
I want Genglish like to be Peter's like hype man.
So the crab, it's not excited about its situation. and attempts its best to scuttle back towards this large rock here, but the rock's in its way, and it doesn't seem to be able to escape before its turn is over. Locke, what's up?
Huh. Can I walk up to it and just put a crossbow in him? Is that possible? Can I just
Walk
bolt
up
him
and
in the
poke it?
face? Can I try? Yeah, like just to bolt him right in the face, like just fire one into his face. Is that possible?
Yeah, you can coup de grace. That's actually supposed to be a feat that fighters eventually get.
Okay. What do I need to do to accomplish this?
I mean, you just gotta go up, and I mean, there's a couple of things you can do. You can walk up one. You're already loaded, right?
I mean, I have quick draw. I haven't reloaded, but I don't know if that helps.
You don't have quick reload.
There's a quick reload feat as well.
Yeah, there's a rapid reload feat in order to be able to do
what?
that.
I don't have that, so that might not be an option to do. I do have a dagger, however. I'm gonna have to get real close for that, but I'll do that.
Okay, you want to walk up? Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna walk up one step, and then you're gonna shift into the action to right about here.
Yep.
So this way you're being cautious while you move that last 5 feet. That's why the language is important.
Okay.
Because otherwise the crab would have had attack of opportunity on you. And then you just make your attack. It's going to be, again, your d20, this time plus your strength, which is like 1 or something, right?
I don't know. My strength.
Oh, your strength is
modifier
0. You have no modifier for that.
I have 0.
so that's plus 2 because your BAB is 2. Your base attack bonus is 2. Plus 1. So it's d20 plus 3.
All right.
18. You hit the crab.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll. I think a dagger is 1d6. Is it not?
I mean, the dagger has like a button next to it. I don't know if it's set up.
I don't. I might not have bothered setting up your dagger because
I can try it.
Ever use it?
It's got like input.
It's classist, Ed.
Go ahead.
I mean, I could roll whatever you want.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's just gonna end up being like a d6 plus your strength modifier, which is 0. Just roll a d6 for me. I'm pretty sure it's a dagger.
Okay. And I don't know what you want to add for bonuses.
It'll be 1. Oh, it's actually a d4.
Oh, okay.
It's a d4.
Let me roll a d4 then.
Roll a d4 plus 1. Up 5.
Oh, I
okay.
didn't have the 1. But...
So you sort of jab the dagger right into the crab's sort of face and just sort of stab it in there and do a little twist, and it sort of howls and screeches, and the limbs go sort of limp, and it no longer exists.
Yes. Badass.
I mean, I think what was more badass was that magic missile. That's why you get a feat like that. That was why, by the way, I suggested you do that day 1, is because eventually that spell becomes damn awesome, especially with that feat.
So I call out to Cargill. What took you so long?
I was getting wood.
Didn't you hear me calling out to you?
You were singing. You sing all the time.
Whoa. Pros before bros.
I don't even know what that.
Mic drop, yeah.
Drop that mic.
So, Locke, do you need heals?
I could use some, yes.
Okay. Can I see that from your hand?
Whoa. Did we just finish a fight and the only person that doesn't need heals is Cargill?
Yeah, it's just like that boss fight where you didn't actually touch it. Actually,
I
no,
threw
me, I
a
didn't
log.
touch it. Okay, you threw a log. My mistake.
Hold on, let me look up how much
I
can heal you
disoriented the crab with that log, which enabled you to stab it in the face.
That's true, you did.
So,
Thank you. Those logs are still good, right?
Yeah. So sorry about how long it took me to set up that little bit there. I wasn't actually expecting you to fight a crab in this fashion.
Things happen.
But then somebody had to roll a 0. So
yeah, that one's happened.
you got a bit of wood there. You never end up finding your rock, Peter the Knave. The fight sort of calms down. You could snack upon crab should you wish today. Mud crab.
Miani, may I borrow your head bucket? I would like to fill it with the finest of magical grease. Incinerate it, and then in the morning it will have cooled off. Back on your head it goes.
Won't this cause my helmet to
Scorch and burn, but it's dark already. It's muddy. We can clean up. In the morning, I'll go into the lake with it. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Rub, 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 and a couple of la-dee-das.
I don't think that's how metal works.
Is there like leather and like other things that bind
Yeah.
it to your hand? Like,
Yeah, there's a
Do
bit.
you want a fire, or do you not?
I mean, I don't think this is the way to get the fire.
what about a shield? Then we got a shield that's like hole shaped enough. Like you could, I don't know, take whatever the straps are off.
And we build the fire on her shield and use her helmet to pour the grease. This is a brilliant
It's
idea.
even actually more offensive to use her shield because she uses her shield as the
my
symbol
holy
of her
symbol.
god. When she preys upon things
This
to.
is my freaking holy symbol.
Oh, I'm not religious. In this I'm unaware of these things. It was a mere suggestion. It's not like I started doing it.
Black, how much are you damaged, point-wise?
10 points.
I'll heal you 10 points. I'll
What? Just like that?
Yeah, I'm gonna come over. I'm gonna rest my hand on your shoulder, and then
Laying on
you'll
them hands.
feel all warm and fuzzy inside, and you're healed for 10 points.
Okay. Yeah.
Brown
And
chicken,
then,
brown
Peter,
cow.
did you need heals too? I ask out loud.
No, I think I'm all right. I say, knowing I actually do need healing, but I don't want to remind my fellows about whatever ability of healing I have. So I like to quietly cure minor wounds upon myself.
Oh, yeah.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Is there a way that you would like to go about this, or should I describe it, or should we have the dice decide how well you conceal this?
Sure, let's let the dice decide it. What roll do you want?
I would like you to roll a sleight of hand roll.
Sleight of hand. Okay, we can do that.
Sleight of hand is your ability to be sleight of hand. Right, so that's a nat 1.
First round is
Peter cannot roll today.
Wow, dude. Okay, so you sort of like so like, no, I'm fine. Thank you very much. The slight glow happens between his face and his hand, and just sort of like he just heals right there in front of you guys.
what's this about hiding stuff that you were going on about me like just a few days ago? What the hell is that?
Wait, what do you mean hiding stuff? I wasn't trying to hide anything. I'm fine. I take care of myself. You understand?
You could heal this entire time.
Heal? I mean, it's one of those words said many ways. My song often mends a broken heart or perhaps lifts a tired spirit.
Yeah, okay, I gotcha.
Out of character, do I need to roll to determine how much I healed myself?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do indeed. What is it?
I don't
Master
know,
of
what-
Heals?
What spell is he using?
He's using, I think, Cure Minor Wounds,
Cure minor wounds, yes.
which I think is a
One.
1d.
No, if
eight.
it's cure minor wounds, he gets 1 health point.
Is it Cure Moderate or Cure what?
Is it cure minor or cure moderate?
I have it listed as cure minor here.
Cure minor is 1 health point.
What?
What jank?
Shenanigans.
Let me find it just to make sure, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, here's 1 point of damage. Great, thanks.
Let's see.
Except that seemed not to be a bard spell. I may have written down the wrong spell. Yeah, it should be cure light. I'm sorry, I wrote down the wrong one.
Yeah, if it's cure light, it's 1d8
Sorry, yeah.
plus 1 per level, max 5. So it's 1d8 plus 5.
Yeah, 1d8 plus 5.
Okay, let me go ahead and roll that now. 1d8, and then plus 5, so I heal myself by a lot. Good, thank you.
Excellent. There you go. Much better than that. Awesome. So, that all being said and done, now what do you guys want to do? Cook up a crab?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so how are we getting this? Do we just get the fire started, or?
I mean, you guys are not idiots. I mean, you've started fires. You've done this entire campaign.
But I mean, like, do we have enough wood to keep it going?
You have enough wood to keep it going for a little bit, but you don't have enough wood to keep it going all night.
Is there like?
We-
Oh, sorry, go.
If we cook this crab, might his brothers come to visit? I don't know if they'll be attracted or repelled by the sounds and smells of bubbling flesh.
I don't know.
If we cooked you, would your friends show up?
You're already here.
And I would
Aw.
dine like a king.
Well, there we are.
So would that be a knowledge check kind of thing, or that's probably beyond my bardic understanding of animals?
That would be probably a nature check. If you have a nature check,
All right.
knowledge nature, perhaps then.
I do indeed. Here we go. There you go.
You're aware that crabs definitely love the smell of rotting bits, and they'll come out to eat things that have been dead for a while. But they're definitely not like killer bees. There's no pheromones that are gonna send crabs this way specifically because you've killed this guy or anything like that. I think that maybe if you left the crab here for a good while, they'd come. But you should be safe.
Cut it open,
Generally
take the meat.
speaking.
Yeah, I retract my objections, having thought harder about the matter.
Very well.
I'm shelling this crab. Let's do it.
All right. Do you just want to bash this bad boy open and
I'm gonna
start
go
this fire?
look for more wood while we do this.
Awesome. Would you like to take 10 or 20 just to acquire enough wood to do what you need to do?
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, so you just Miani's gone for a good while, while this happens.
We saw this thing open, or like, do we have to like crack it like a coconut?
Yeah, you kind of like there's some rocks around here. You could probably bash it open a little bit. Maybe use the
I
logs.
do this stone search thing, and maybe it succeeds this time.
Absolutely.
Cracking stone.
Yeah.
I was just gonna turn my axes into a sheller.
I'd say we just take the meat and leave the corpse.
There you go.
I say we take the meat and then I drag the corpse off somewhere else and go back.
So using a little couple of pluses for your stone cunning, you're able to find a good chunk of flint. You sort of pick up a nice chunk of flint and you just sort of smash it on one of the big boulders nearby, and it just sort of breaks off into a nice shard. So you got a nice bulbous end to grab and then a pointy sort of blade there, kind of like the head of an axe.
Cool. I follow Cargill back to camp then.
Sweet. You guys sort of make your way. Cargill and Peter the Knave bond for a brief moment as they crack into the carcass of this poor crustacean and scoop out its good sweet meats from inside. Miani collects wood. Locke, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go assist with this fire.
All right. Excellent. In short order, fire begins, and such happens. Just want to cook your crab and chill out for the night?
Yeah, and talk about how now I know that Peter can heal, and I just stare at him intensely.
You've been hurt many a times.
Real quick, out of character, I understand that I failed a roll pretty badly there, but does that mean that suddenly, like, I had a blinking arrow that said, "Everyone, look, Peter can heal"? I was standing off to one side. Miani was talking with Locke at the time. I think they'd be engaged with one another. I'm trying to save my secret.
Trying to save your secret. Yes, you attempted to save your secret. I know Miani was looking right at you at the very least. And you were talking. There's no reason why no one would look at you. No, it doesn't mean that you had a blaring red arrow, that there was a horn going off saying, "Hey, look at Risorti and Peter the Knave for a moment." But it was very plain for anyone to look that way and see that.
And we didn't notice that he healed the NPCs.
I had thought that was obvious.
Like, I thought we had noticed all that.
I don't think I was actually near it, let alone the chaos of it.
He's healed two right in front of me, but I just figured I was dumb and didn't notice.
I mean, I called him out on it when I saw it, and I think being a sorcerer.
I mean, all that
I
happened
know
was,
it's a heal.
if you guys really want to get down to it, all that happened is he says, "No, I'm cool," and then touched his own face, and then a slight glow happened. Whether or not Risorti healed himself remains to be seen, because, I mean, it's not like you guys walked up and examined the hand that was pinched and watched it re-knit the skin bits together. You know, I mean,
Miani would know. A heal probably would.
Miani probably was like, that was a heal spell, but I don't think Miani gives a damn.
I was glowing after the battle. I was so proud of you guys.
It's that after the battle glow, you know.
If anything,
if you could bottle it and sell it to the world, you'd make millions of gold pieces.
Don't give Locke ideas.
If anything, Miani will keep your secret safe because it's more like she wants to feel more accepted as much as she can, and if you can heal, that's less that she can do.
You can always sense motive.
Oh, thanks.
Or detect evil.
Yeah.
By the way,
in Resorty's crotch.
Resorty's crotch, and yes, everywhere else as well. This is a cursed land. Everything's evil. The ground you're walking on is vaguely evil.
I haven't like tried to detect it yet. So.
I'm just saying. I mean, I'm pretending that you did, and I'm telling you the info. There's evil everywhere.
Detecting
place is
evil
cursed.
here is just going to give you a horrible migraine.
it's bam, done. Headache
Like,
for
I
days.
detect.
I mean, to tell you the truth, that all paladins are always sort of vaguely aware of the evil around them. Detecting evil, all that is a moment where they sort of take a moment to concentrate on that and focus on it. She doesn't have to. I don't think anyone has to detect evil to figure out this place is inherently vaguely evil. So you guys begin doing your camp stuff. Miani shows up shortly after you begin cooking the crab with a buttload of wood and such. And then anybody that would like to can make a spot check. All right, I'm gonna go back to the RPG because I really like that page.
Going right now.
Really need to get the dice rolls on this page. All right, so we've got 20. Miani, what you got? 6. Okay, Peter the Knave, you're the only one that notices. You hear like a couple of things. You hear sort of like a weird sort of flop, just like and it's sort of erratic. It's not like in a rhythm or anything. And shortly after you notice beginning hearing this sound, you see a sort of small, roundish creature, very green, scaly, and it's got like limbs in weird places, and it sort of blinks from eyeballs that sort of like bulbously protrude in various parts of the body, and it even rolls on its eyes a couple of times, and it sort of seems to be rolling towards camp. Behind it seems to be some sort of sack or like brown lump.
Okay, so would I have ever seen one of these before? If I look through my bardic storehouse of knowledge of strange creatures and mystical artifacts.
Mayhaps. Please roll a knowledge extraplanar.
Okay.
Find out if it's edible.
Just had this massive crab still hungry.
There you go.
Sweet. Oh, you vaguely know this as what is called a Zorn. If I can frickin' find it in the damn manual, I'd show you a picture. The hell are you? I don't want the glossary. So it's a Zorn. What you know from it is they're weird. Typically, yeah, do find it, please. They're weird. They eat rocks. And typically don't bother people.
Okay, and like how directly is it heading towards us? Like in the neighborhood or like right onto the campfire?
It is looking like it's going for you guys. It is undoubtedly headed your direction.
Okay, since we're sitting around, I say, something's incoming, and I think it's not from around these parts.
You would also know that it's definitely not from around these parts, being extraplanar.
Yeah, so adding some irony to my story. Understand? We're all the world's a stage.
I just wanted to make sure, because I said I didn't actually say it's not from these parts. I wanted to clarify and say you were absolutely right. So yeah, do you guys want to do anything?
Dangerous?
I mean, it's a point in the direction, so you can look for yourself.
Yeah, I mean, as far as Zorns go, they could potentially be quite dangerous should they decide that they want to be. But I mean, they're well known for being neutral in all regards.
Yeah, well, Locke's neutral. Just saying.
So I spring to my feet and move towards the rolling mass of mess.
Right. So you've moved towards it. It continues flopping around. It's basically, here we go. It's basically, looks like this guy.
Oh, he's cute.
Is he eating
How big
his
is
own
this thing?
foot?
Sorry.
Yeah, he's eating his own arm there. It seems.
How big is it?
It's about the size, a little bit larger than a baseball, plus the limbs coming off of it.
Oh, small. Okay.
Oh,
You could punt it if you
was like
really wanted
ginormous.
to. No,
Yeah,
no,
I was
no,
like,
no. It's
that picture looks like it'd be a massive boss from Dark Souls or something.
no. It's very small.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we could step on that.
And
so I'm not
that's XORN, Zorn, if you really want to know.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Do I know? Is it intelligent? Do I know its intelligence?
Oh yeah, it's quite intelligent. Yeah. It actually,
Hey there, little guy.
it goes. Yep.
Speaks common.
Yes, it does.
Jeez.
If you don't believe me, read it in the book.
So I'm sure Liani had lots of things.
Yeah. What are you guys doing?
Detect evil.
This thing is not.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just eating my crab.
Yeah. I'm gonna kind of just back up a little bit and just cautiously observe.
It sort of continues flopping towards you, Peter the Knave, and sort of lumbering in a very, very lumbering fashion.
Where do you think you're going, buddy?
This is over. Over here.
What you looking for? What are you doing out here? It's a weird place to find you.
Looking for you.
For me or for us?
It sort of gets like, I mean, how do you like back away from it or do anything, or do you just stand there watching it?
I steer I try to maintain a proper distance away, but not like back away crazily or anything.
Okay, so it sort of like gets right up to you, and if you let it, it gets about 2 feet in front of you. Do you let it?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, it gets about 2 feet in front of you, and then drops the like sort of weird, like it's a kind of like a burlap, heavy fiber, sort of loose fiber cloth sack behind it, and goes, and sort of like starts like lumbering to the left of you, and continues walking towards a pile of rocks.
Okay, so I'm gonna investigate the sack, I guess.
Right. Inside, you find you find 5 pieces of your Groot jerky. And then you find a small vial of vinegar, very fine vinegar. And then you find what seems to be a stomach. It's tied off on either end.
Where'd the stuff come from? What are we to do with it?
So you ask this sort of weird creature this?
Sure, yeah.
He says, and he just like picks up a rock and like rams it in his face and just like crunches it in his face. He's just eating that. And he goes, he'd say you'd know. And he just continues eating the rock.
Do I know?
you find particularly strange, Peter the Knave, these ingredients. Everyone else would probably be dumbfounded by the vinegar and veal stomach, but if you didn't know, of course you did know, because you're a cheese family. You're from the cheese business. Vinegar is very important to begin the process of cheese making.